Content warning. This is a horror game and is not intended for all audiences. Please visit our website at blah 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 blah. That's not the one I wanted to read. There we go. Whatever horrors you may find in these dark spaces, have heart and see them through. There are no premature endings. There are no wrong decisions. There are only fresh perspectives and new beginnings. This is a love story. And I hope all of you enjoy it. So, little history. I first played Slay the Princess a little bit after it first came out. I wasn't streaming at the time, so I was like, hey, I love this. Then they announced the Pristine cut. I was like, okay, I'm not going to touch this game ever again until that comes out. It comes out this year. I played a little bit of it, and then I was like, wait, I'm going to have to stream this one day. So here I am. I'm nervous. Let's get this done, shall we? Chapter 1, The Hero and the Princess.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Man, that voice. Like, one thing I will say right now, beautiful. Like, I don't think I can ever stop gushing about the art and the music of this game. Like, I could wax poetic all day. I'm not, but I can. Be warned.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
You know something funny? What if I don't? Like, killing a princess seems kind of bad though, doesn't it?
Are you a monarchist? Is slaying a princess that much worse than slaying a fisherman or a miller or a seamstress? If anything, slaying a princess is much better than slaying a seamstress. Seamstresses contribute something of value to society.
Oh, okay. I was not expecting the eat the rich thing, but you know what? Let's go for it. The end of the world. What are you talking about?
Talking about the end of everything as we know it. No more birds, no more trees, and perhaps most problematically of all, no more people. You have to put an end to her.
So, I'm gonna be real. Yes, the birds is bad, the trees is bad, but I'm just gonna be honest. No more people? You could take or leave people sometimes. Like, there's a lot of people I love, there's a lot of people I'm cool with, but there are a lot of people that are complete dicks. If we can get rid of them, I'd be satisfied. If the princess could offer that to me, well. But, can someone else do this?
Unfortunately, you're the only one who can pull this off. I don't make the rules. I wish I did, but I don't.
But you're kind of giving me the rules now. You know what? No, I'm not doing this. I'm leaving.
Seriously? You're just going to turn around and leave? Do you even know where you're going?
Yes, I definitely know where I'm going.
Somehow I doubt that, but fine.
Yeah, let's go.
I suppose you just quietly continue down the path away from the cabin. Good. What we're being asked to do here is wrong. Better to wash our hands of this whole situation than to take part in it. Ignore that annoying little voice. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
No, he knows exactly what he's talking about. Because I'm like, I don't want to slay the princess. Ironically, in a game called Slay the Princess.
That's strange. It looks like this path also leads to the cabin. How convenient. Everything's back on track again. Maybe the world can still be saved after all.
Okay, you know what? I mean, if it goes back to the cab, I mean, I am playing Slay the Princess, so you know what? Fine, whatever. Let's just go.
Great to hear. As long as you bring that fiery attitude to princess slaying, I think this will all resolve splendidly.
It better. I better have a whole ass reward waiting for me. That's all I know.
A warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
I won't.
Fortunately, she's only a princess, whereas you are a valiant and talented warrior. It'll be easy, so long as you stay focused.
Okay.
You can't just go through with this and listen to him. She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them.
Yeah, every Disney movie known to man and several known to Foldland have said this. Let's just go. Let's just see what happens here. It's been a bit.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade.
And that pristine blade is made to leave a pristine cut. Oh God, I made that joke. Oh no, I made that joke again. I'm sorry. So my goal is this, because when I played this once before, I never finished it the first time. I played it the second time, and it turns out I never got to the pristine cut footage. You know, everything I did was, apparently, from what I was told from a friend of mine, were the exact routes that were in the original. So I am bound and determined to get the pristine cut footage. You know, I want to see what new stuff comes out of this. And if I can get that, that'll make me so happy. Like I said, I just hope, you know? Now, let's grab that pristine blade to give that pristine cut.
Is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Fuck it.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
Oh, I would sure hope. Well, no, I don't hope so. I didn't even take the knife.
Her voice softly carries up the stairs.
Hello? Is someone there?
It's hypnotizing. It's the kind of voice you only have to hear once to remember it for the rest of your life.
The hero immediately down bad. Immediately down bad. I'm actually amazed at how down bad he's being right now.
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation. You're playing a dangerous game by coming here unarmed.
It should be fine. Worst case, you know, we have a one-on-one. I'm here to save you. Would I lie? Just checking in on you.
It's been so long since anyone's come down here. I was starting to think they'd forgotten about me.
With that voice, with the way Hero is simping over you, no one could forget about you, sweetheart.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
She's beautiful.
She's beautiful.
Holy shit.
How could someone like this be a threat to anyone?
And there it is. And there it is. I hate when I do that, where like I unintentionally echo like a voice line, or I guess in this case, since I said it first, they echo me.
I am begging you to stay focused. There's a lot riding on you here.
No, I refuse to stay focused. Look at her. She's magnificent.
Hi. Do you think you can get me out of these chains?
Let's talk a little bit.
Okay.
So, what's your name?
Oh,
She pauses, carefully formulating her words before she responds.
you can address me as Your Royal Highness. Or you can just call me Princess if Your Royal Highness is too formal.
Yeah, you see, I want to... Like, this is supposed to be a love story, right? It's supposed to be a dating sim or what have you. Just with, like, really bad stuff in between all that. So you know what? Let's treat it as the dating sim that it is.
Is Princess her name or her title? What if it's both? Could you imagine being named Princess Princess?
Yeah, I mean, there's Mario and Luigi Mario. I could totally understand that. So, is Princess your name?
Like I said, you can call me Princess if you'd like. I'm sorry, I've been down here so long, I guess I've just forgotten. I must have a name, though. Everyone has a name.
Hey, I understand. I'm not here to hurt, to yuck your yum.
Okay, that's weird. She hadn't even thought to pick a name for herself. Hopefully you're starting to see that she can't be trusted. Go back upstairs, get the blade, and slay her before it's too late.
Narrator, hush. Let me date this princess. We can slay her later. I don't know anything about you. For all I know, you're locked up down here for a reason.
Of course I'm locked up down here for a reason. I don't actually know what that reason is, but you don't just stuff a princess in a basement and throw away the key without there being some sort of an explanation, right?
Fair. That's very
all
fair.
the explanation you need. You should know better than to trust whatever she comes up with.
No, but she's pretty though. I trust her. So, if I'm the first person you've seen in a while, what have you been eating or drinking?
I don't see what that has to do with anything.
This is the only time this is ever going to happen, but I agree with the princess. That's hardly relevant.
So she's just been starving down here?
Okay, but actually, what has she been eating? She has to eat, right?
I was sent here to slay you. You're apparently supposed to end the world. But I don't think you're actually dangerous.
Is that why they threw me down here? But I don't want to hurt anyone. I like the world, I think. I don't remember much about it, to be honest. I've been down here for so long.
How long has she been locked away?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Did they tell you how I'm supposed to end the world?
Deflect. What are you gonna do if I let you out here now? No. But I'm sure they have their reasons for keeping that information secret from me. No, which is why I don't think you're actually dangerous.
Sooner or later, you'll learn to trust me. Hopefully it won't be too late when you finally come around.
I think it'll be fine. What's the worst that can happen?
Thank you for believing me. Now, can you help me get out of here?
Yeah, I'll see what I can do.
You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug. They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
I'm guessing you don't have the key?
Nope.
Maybe it's somewhere upstairs. Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day. They wouldn't have just left the key to her chains somewhere in the cabin.
You would think, though. And if there isn't a key, do you have any other ideas?
Maybe there's some way to break the chains? Or if that doesn't work, I guess we can always cut me out of them.
She offers the suggestion with almost complete nonchalance.
I like that in a woman.
If we were stuck down here long enough, I'm sure we'd be nonchalant about cutting our way out if it meant we could finally be free. You attempt to make your way out of the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs slams shut. You hear the click of a lock sliding into place. Is someone else here?
Yeah, like, we were pretty much alone here. Yeah, let us out, please.
Shouts and pleas are met with silence. I'll repeat myself once again. You're here to slay the princess, and you won't leave until the task is done.
But I don't want to slay the princess.
You try the door, but it's locked from the outside.
Oh, alright, we're boned.
You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. This would have been so much easier if you'd just taken the blade like you were supposed to. Easier for whom?
Yeah. Easier for whom, narrator?
Easier for everyone. Look at the mess you're in.
Oh, she's fine.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they?
Yeah, they did.
There's
Unfortunately.
a slight panic rising in the princess's voice.
If I could just get out of these chains, I know we could force our way out of here together.
She barely hesitates before raising her arm to her mouth.
That's so
funny. Tearing through her limb with the determination of a trapped wolf.
That is so disgusting.
As she rips her flesh from her bone, a sound comes from behind you. The clang of bouncing metal. It's the blade from upstairs.
The pristine
I'm not sure how it
blade.
made its way down here, but if there's a time to strike, it's now. Or we could use it to free her. You won't like what happens if you do that.
Let's just save her.
Fine. Against your better judgment, you place the blade against the ragged, self-inflicted wound on the princess's arm, just above the unyielding chain binding her to this place.
I know this is... I hate that she's giving us this big old doe eyes, despite the blood and everything. Is this the wrong time to say that I'm a little bit squeamish?
You cut into her flesh. The blade is sharp, and it takes little effort to crack through the bone of her arm.
Hey, she got them hips though.
Her limb falls to the ground, and the heavy chains follow suit. She didn't so much as utter a sound through the whole ordeal. No, she didn't.
Yeah, she's metal like that. It's fine.
She smiles softly as her gaze meets yours, blood from her wounded arm dripping rhythmically to the ground. How is she still smiling after everything? It's like she isn't even bothered by what just happened.
I mean, if I was chained to a place for like God knows how long, and someone got me out, and all I had to do was like gnaw through my own hand to get free, I'd be happy. I mean, blood loss, but I'd be happy too.
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
Yeah, let's get out of here.
No, we won't have any of that. The stakes are too high. You can't just let her escape into the world. No, I can't just let her escape into the world. As the princess approaches the bottom stair, your body steps forward and raises the blade.
Of course he does Grand Theft me. That's crazy.
This isn't fair. You can't just do that.
Yeah, you tell him, hero.
Watch me.
What are you doing?
No, no, no. Oh, okay, there's a warner.
Stop that.
Something's come over you, hasn't it? You know you don't have to do this, right?
Your body lunges forward, the blade held low, ready to sink into her heart. But the princess dodges, stumbling back against the wall before the blade has a chance to connect.
Looking like a whole wild-ass animal.
Stop it. Stop trying to resist me. I'm trying to get you out of here alive.
No, fuck you. Slay the princess, resist, slay the princess, resist.
The blade. Move the blade.
Never!
As your
Never!
body remains frozen in stubborn resistance, the princess takes a cautious step forward.
We both know this isn't you.
No, it's not!
She nervously reaches towards you and takes the blade from your infuriatingly rigid hands. What are you doing?
Yeah, what am I doing?
I'll try to be quick.
She plunges it into your chest, tearing through flesh and sinew. It is agony. But you aren't dead yet.
I love how it's like I love his stressing of that.
Oh no, I'm so sorry.
Hey, don't worry about it.
Stay strong. We can tough it out until it's done. For her sake.
Yeah, we got this.
For her sake? Don't you start pretending that dying a painful death is some sort of heroic gesture. The two of you have literally doomed everyone.
Yeah, but like at the same time, she was locked away. You know what I mean? And we don't even, none of us know why she's a danger. We only have your words to go, you know, for it.
Whatever. She sinks the blade into your chest again and again and again. You feel every inch.
He's so
burning
pissed.
Pain that slices its way into your body.
He's so mad. He is so angry.
I'm sorry, I'm sorry.
She doesn't know how to use a knife, does she?
Which is crazy.
Apparently not. Though it doesn't matter how sloppy her blade work is, does it? A stab wound is still a stab wound, and it won't be long before you bleed out.
I'm so sorry.
With one last thrust of the knife, your legs give out beneath you. You collapse to the floor, your blood pooling around you, your limbs unresponsive. The princess stares down at your ruined chest as tears carve rivulets of pink down her blood-spattered cheeks. It can't just end like this, right? Oh, that's rich coming from you.
Aww.
As much as I'd prefer for things to have gone differently, I can't deny the reality of what's happened. The two of you made your choice. It's over.
It's all over.
Everything goes dark, and you die.
We did the right thing, really. The damsel. Ooh.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Whoa. Deja vu.
A terrible sense of deja vu? No, you don't have that. This is the first time either of us have been here. If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way. Yes, he didn't approve of us last time, did he? If we're going to save our beloved, we'll have to be sneaky about it.
Oh, hi, Smitten. I think I remember from the very first time I played this. I think I remember you. Nice.
Beloved?
I mean, hero. We did kind of just heroically die.
Yes, you'll have to be very sneaky about your intentions if you're going to try and save the princess. Ah, so all of the cards are on the table. Then you should know that we and the princess are in love, and the four of us will be foiling any and all assassination attempts you've got in the works.
Like, okay, hold on. So, like I said, I've played this, but the very first time I played this, I never encountered the Smitten. Ever. I can't remember who exactly I encountered, but I know I never encountered the Smitten. And when I recently played it, I only got to hear a very minute, a smidge, a hint, a faint whisper of the Smitten. But this is the first time he's ever been in a driver's seat for me.
We'll see about that. Whatever you do, just be sure to ignore him specifically. It sounds like he's the sort who'd sacrifice the whole world for a peck on the cheek.
Dude, a lot of guys, like a lot of people in general, will sacrifice the world for a peck on the cheek.
What can I say? A world without love is a world that isn't worth saving.
Hear, hear. Turn around and leave. No. You know what? Let's just proceed to the cabin.
A warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you.
Orale, she'll lie, she'll steal, and she'll cheat. I know. Lie, cheat, steal. That's how I should have phrased that. Eddie Guerrero has forever ruined that phrase for me. Anytime I hear lie and cheat, Eddie Guerrero's voice popped into my head. Yes, I'm a huge wrestling fan. I don't care. I don't care.
We all already told you we're not playing along with your little game. It's your lies that can't be trusted. Her beauty is the only thing in the world we can believe in.
Exactly. Exactly.
I think we've already been over this. I'm pretty sure he just likes the sound of his own voice.
I mean, we're all pretty vain, so it kind of makes sense, you know?
I do, but I also speak from the heart. My passions are too great to be stifled. They must be expressed.
They must.
Sure, yeah, your passions are strong and all, but not everyone needs to hear them. Some things are better kept quiet.
Wait, whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa. Hero, weren't you the one that was talking about she's so beautiful? Her voice is so soft and gentle. It sounds like a brush of warm cut. I tried to do the Ed, Ed, and Eddie reference, but I can't remember the full thing. But that was you, Hero. Don't act like you weren't simping hardcore for the princess.
Don't pay their bickering any mind. Focus on the task ahead.
Like, way to throw glass. Like, way to grow. Holy shit. Way to throw a rock
The interior of the cabin is clean and elegant, its stone walls draped in fine threaded tapestries, a prison befitting a royal prisoner. The only furniture of note is an ornate wooden table with a pristine blade perched on its edge.
Nope, I already made that joke.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
What's up with the mirror?
That's because there isn't a mirror. There's a table, the blade sitting on the table, and the door to the basement. There's nothing else in here. There's definitely a mirror. There isn't. I'm sure the princess would tell us there was a mirror if she were up here.
That whole response. Hold on. I think this is this the thing? This whole response. There's definitely a mirror. There isn't. That literally reminds me of in Austin Powers 3 where he goes, "Look, it's Godzilla," and and the other guy's like. And the other guy's like, "No, due to copyright laws, it's not Godzilla. But still, we should run like it is Godzilla." No, it isn't. That's literally all that reminded me of just now.
In which case she'd be lying to you because, again, there isn't a mirror.
I want to look at myself. I want to see how handsome I am. Call me the narcissist.
That's a great idea. We have to make sure we're looking our best before we save her.
Yeah, we gotta get our, What do you look? Actually, wait a minute. Now that I think about it, what? You know what? I'll save that for later.
We shouldn't waste time preening. If he is lying about the mirror, it might be important.
But we should preen. Like, just call us the narcissist Lex Luger. We always have to preen.
I'm not lying to you. Use your eyes. There is no mirror. Why would I lie about something so meaningless? What good would it even do?
Dude, you lie about a lot of things. You know what? Let's approach the mirror.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here.
It's a door. It's a chair. It's just a chair. Thank you, Matt Mercer.
This really isn't funny. You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now. But it was there a second ago. And now it's gone. Pity. We could have a feather out of place and now we'll never know. We can't gallantly sweep her off her feet if we have a feather out of place.
Okay, so we have feathers. So we have talons. So we're a dinosaur, I'm assuming. Let's into the basement. Wait, you forgot the blade. I know I forgot the blade, narrator.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing an intricate stairwell. Gold-trimmed carpet glimmers in the light of the torches positioned along the walls. The basement almost seems welcoming in the dim firelight.
Welcoming? I prefer intimate.
But it's still a stone basement. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
We're not slaying her.
A soft voice carries up the stairs.
Hello? Is someone there?
Her voice, it's somehow
Here we
even
go.
more beautiful than last time.
Here we
I can
go.
hear wedding bells already. I've held my tongue till now, but you're taking this a little too far. We barely even know the princess. We can still do right by her without all this over-the-top fawning.
Again, Hero, you were the one who's talking about how beautiful and soft her voice was in the first run. I don't want to hear it.
Yes, for everyone's sake, you're not in love. Just remember that her charms are all part of the manipulation. You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall. My love, we're here to rescue you from your unjust and foul imprisonment.
Meanwhile, the hero, she's beautiful.
You know she can't hear you, right?
Hi, I can hear you.
She may not be able to hear my words, but surely she can hear my spirit.
Okay, the fawning is getting a little bit out of hand, Smith.
Oh, your spirit's plenty loud, all right.
It's you, my dashing hero. I was so worried you wouldn't come back.
Hey, dashing hero. See, we made the right call after all.
That? She said we're dashing.
Oh God, I agree with the smitten. All
She
right.
called us a hero.
She called us dashing. She called us a hero.
Flattery really goes a long way with the two of you, doesn't it?
With the three of us.
Waiting for you to come back. I didn't want to believe your ravings back in the woods, but this is next to incontrovertible evidence. You've been here before.
You sure have.
That's right, villain, and you killed us.
Well, okay, wait. Technically, she killed us.
Well, she killed us.
God damn it.
Only because he made us try and kill her. It was self-defense. Our beloved's hands remain unstained by cruelty. And you've died before. So an entire world has been damned to oblivion. I'd really hoped I'd be the first, but what's done is done. What matters is you have a chance to do it right this time.
Hey, buddy, pal, chum of mine. We left the pristine blade upstairs.
We damned a whole world. But everything reset. Nothing resets. You're just somewhere else. You can't keep hopping between worlds forever. Especially not without leaving a trail of incomprehensible devastation behind you. This is horrible.
So what you're saying is, I'm Maxine Caulfield. Wait, sorry, Max, never Maxine. So you're saying I'm Max Caulfield. Ooh, that would make the princess Chloe, wouldn't she? Ooh, wait a minute. Oh boy, I made a mistake. Okay. And it hurt a lot. No, I didn't bring a knife. Do I have to cut you out again? What happened after I died? I have to ask, did you end the world after you killed me back there? I'm sorry about what happened last time. The narrator who sent me here to kill you took over my body. It was extremely unfair. Or just rescue the princess. Huh. Okay. Why did you do that?
I'm sorry. Didn't you want me to?
No!
Did we?
No!
We warned her of the cruel forces seizing our body. That's practically telling her to kill us. She is our beloved, and she made the choice to free us of our misery, to show us mercy and make the best decision for everyone.
Wow. Wow, the writing is so good. I actually got mad at that answer. I hate it here.
She made the best decision for her. Don't be so quick to assign kindness. You're just opening yourself up to manipulation.
I'm not going to say thank you, narrator, because I'm not vibing with you right now, but he makes a good point. Okay, let's see. What happened after I died?
You died, and now we're talking.
Oh, okay. But before we started talking, did the world end? Did you end the world?
I don't know. Was I supposed to have ended the world? Would that have made you happy?
Isn't that just like our darling princess? She wants to make us happy. My heart melts further with every word that passes through her beautiful lips.
Okay, hey Smitten. I'm gonna need you to, you're at a 10. I need you to at least an 8. Because if not, I'm going back upstairs to grab the pristine blade, and we're about to turn this love story. No, that's harsh. That's harsh, actually. I shouldn't do that. But I'm sorely tempted.
Listening to her, that's a confession.
Yeah, that'll get you 10 to 12. Honestly, the world sucks. People are a plague, and I hope you brought us. Holy shit. No, yeah.
I can't believe that the fate of the entire world has been left in the hands of a misanthrope.
I mean, I'm like halfway there. Like IRL, I'm halfway there. I know there's a lot of good people in the world, so I'm not 100% there.
Look,
But I'm halfway
I
there.
did destroy the world. I destroyed all of it and made it awful for everyone.
I'd point out that she just admitted to obliterating the entire world, but I guess that wouldn't actually move you.
Yeah, but counterpoint, she said anything we said would make her happy. Or would anything that we said she did, she'll just say back and...
Oh, it moves me. Whatever we do next, we should do our best to not let her out.
Shut up, hero.
Have you seen her angelic face? She should get a pass. She just wanted to make us happy.
Exactly. That's what I was trying to point out. She's only saying that to make us happy. So I don't think she actually did it. I'm giving her the benefit of doubt.
By destroying the world? Apparently, yes.
Okay. I didn't bring a knife. Do I have to cut you out again?
I'm okay with whatever you come up with. You can cut my arm off again.
We won't be laying a finger on her perfect wrists, and indeed, we won't even have to. Do you see how dainty her hands are? We'll be able to slip her right out with no harm done.
Okay, Smith, you know what? I'm going... No. Rein it back.
No, she's a prisoner here. You can't just slip her hand through the chains.
I mean, her wrists are dainty, though.
Why are you two arguing over the logistics of slipping her hand out of her shackles? She just said she'd be okay with any idea we came up with. Am I the only one here who thinks that's weird?
No, we both find it weird, hero. We both find it
Last
weird.
time. Why should she care this time? That's our stoic, smiling angel.
Yeah, I'm not liking
You're right.
this.
It's extremely bizarre behavior and further evidence that she's a monster who's not to be trusted. So go ahead and slay her.
Narrator, we don't have the knife. I feel like, you know what? I have to see.
If another version of me was pushed to such drastic action, it was for good reason.
Was it, though?
That's okay. You were just doing your best, and that's all that matters.
She took that in stride. To a surprising extent. An almost unsettling extent, actually.
Yeah, I agree. I'm not liking this at all.
That's because she's perfect. Do you think she has someone like him telling her what to do?
That's actually a really good question.
There's no one else like me.
Okay,
I
Vane.
think he's right, because I like it better if she doesn't have some horrid little voice like him, always trying to drive her to violence.
You know what? That's fair. Alright. We've exhausted all dialogue. Let's rescue this princess.
No, I can't let you do that. If you take another step towards the princess, You'll what?
Step.
Take over our body and force us to try and kill her?
Again.
I would if you had a weapon. Not on my watch, villain. My passions contain titanic depths, and if you try anything that might harm our dearest, I will end our life without a second thought.
That's an ultimatum. I will kill all of us. He's like, whoa, wait a minute.
You wouldn't. I would. I'd listen to him if I were you. He has a lot of strong feelings. And doesn't the world end if we don't stop her?
But Hero, you literally agreed to the plan. Why are you like it's crazy to switch up. He's switched up so hard. she's beautiful, to, yeah, we need to stop her.
You approach the princess and gingerly slide her hand from her bindings. That shouldn't have worked. I'll be damned. We're doomed.
Surrendered. That's actually crazy too. Like, she could have, at that juncture, you know what? Never mind. I don't want to.
Can't believe it.
Kayfabe break
Guess
here.
I have to.
Yeah, of course.
Told you, there's no life more worth living than that of a true believer.
I mean, at this point, Smitten should have just had a ring, because it kind of looks like he's slipping a ring onto her finger, even though he's taking off the cuff.
I'm free, and you're not trying to kill me this time. Thank you. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
The princess jumps up and smothers you in a joyful embrace. Ugh.
Keep your eyes up, Smitten.
If only you had a weapon, one slip of the wrist and your pristine blade would be buried in her back and everyone out there would be saved.
Actually, that does bring up a good question. If I did go this route, I wonder if this would... Oh, I should have brought the blade down. Just to fix that curiosity.
Luckily for Mr. Romance, we don't have a weapon. Who needs a weapon when we have the power of love on our side?
What do we do now?
Do I really want to start this feedback loop?
Let me guess. End the world? Spoken with the rank cynicism of someone who has never felt love in his heart.
I don't actually know. Nobody's ever asked me what I wanted before.
Well, we're the first.
She doesn't even know what she wants. You may have had her all wrong. What if this whole thing is just a misunderstanding? What if she doesn't want to end the world?
Oh, and now you're back, hero? You said that in the first go, and the whole time, ever since Smitten came along, you've been kind of low-key against us. Now you want to question it again? It's crazy.
So gullible. It's the only thing you've ever doubted, the actual truth.
I think I want to leave. And I think...
The princess closes her eyes in deep reflection.
Them big doe eyes.
Then she shrugs.
I don't know. What do you want to do?
Yep, I'm not going down this feedback loop. Nope. So, okay. I want you to tell me what you want. Yeah, I'm not going down this... Shit. Curse my curiosity.
I just want to make you happy.
She can't just want to make us happy.
Her whole thing just changed. Her whole figure. That's crazy.
Makes sense to me. That's all I want for her, so of course she'd want the same for us.
And the music is getting bad. There must be something you want. What would make you happy? You have to want something more than just make me happy. But you need your own thing. You just met me. You can't base your entire happiness around me. Fun fact. I know people that have done this. I know people have done...
If that's what makes you happy.
Oh.
Is she broken? What's going on?
I've met people like this. Where, like, they'll be like their own normal person, like, outside of the relationship. But the minute they enter the relationship, they become a chameleon. And, like everything that their spouse likes.
What's going on is she's lying to you. Only she isn't a good liar. Are you starting to trust me now?
I want you to make me unhappy.
Okay, if that's what makes you happy, I can make you unhappy.
This isn't right. I don't know what's going on, but this isn't right. I fail to see the problem here. She's just sweet on us. You don't have to act like it's a big deal.
No, this is actually getting really bad. Okay, clearly something is happening here and I'm very scared. What if we just don't do anything? What if we stay here? Nobody gets hurt and we just figure out the music is fucking me up. I'm sorry. The music is actually fucking me up. Like, it's gotten really bad all of a sudden. Yes.
Oh, is that really what you want? If you think that would make you happy, then...
Oh, she perverted.
Her eyes dart uncomfortably to the corners of the room.
I guess we could do that.
Oh, at least she's normal again.
Yeah, that was actually really creepy.
Normal again? Can't you tell she's sad? She's distraught. This is unacceptable. But she can't be unhappy about staying with us, can she?
Well, Smitten, you're about to learn a whole lot about women.
No. It has to be him. It has to be this place. If we just made these walls more fitting for a princess, if we just say the right things, if we just showed her the contents of our heart, she'd be happy here.
Uh-oh. I'm not liking where this is going.
As the voice thinks its thought, your hands raise, fingers pointing towards your chest, and then... What? No, you absolutely do not do that.
Hey, yo,
Oh,
yo.
but I do.
Smitten, please, hold on. Put the claws down. Just don't do this, please.
We can't see unless you tell us.
Is that how this goes?
Are you sure you want to know? I suppose I can't stall forever.
Oh, Smitten is about to fucking murder us, is he?
You
Oh,
plunge
god
your nails
damn it.
into your chest, digging deep, grasping for a handhold. And you find it, your fingers curling around your ribs.
Oh no, what are you doing? Are you okay? You can't do that and be okay.
I did not expect this, actually.
He should not be allowed to do that. He's not the decider.
Yeah, he just... I mean, he did say his feelings were deep. I can't...
And yet, it's done, isn't it?
Oh, okay, Smitten. I was unfamiliar with the game. My apologies. My apologies.
It will be soon. You yank violently, your bones cracking with wet pops as you pull yourself apart inch by painful inch.
You guys don't see this, but my mouth is legit covered like hers right now. That's... Oh. I was not expecting this to go this way.
Your exposed heart, framed by jagged ribs, thumps rhythmically in your raw, bloodied chest. The loosened threads of your body unfurling to cover the surface of the room. Don't mind my sacrifice. It's a fair price to pay to give her everything she doesn't know she wants.
Your sacrifice? Wait, your sacrifice? How about our sacrifice? You just damned me, the hero, and, well, the narrators and whatever, but you still killed 2 out of the 3 of us. Why have you done this to me?
Oh, I see. You're trying to tell me something. It's beautiful.
Oh, Lord.
The princess, mesmerized, reaches towards your beating heart, and then...
We die.
Everything goes dark, and we die?
Thank you, hero.
Yes.
Okay.
You're on a path in the woods.
Oh.
We're clearly already in the cabin. Excuse me? You're clearly... Oh. Huh. So you are. How do you know about the cabin? I didn't get to the cabin part of my opening monologue yet.
I'm glad you realized it was a monologue. Holy shit.
We've been here before. Well, not here, but I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. You knew about the loop-in last time. Not that he was eager to divulge that.
Paranoid, I actually remember you. Hi, buddy.
Right on cue, here's the new guy. Welcome! I can't say I'm happy to be here. This is a bad place. All stale and wrong. Can't you feel it?
Oh, Paranoid, my beloved, I'm so happy to see you. You don't even know what this midnight did. He literally separated our chest from our heart.
You've been here before. That's terrible. You know that, right? Because the only reason you would have been here before is if you failed in whatever world you'd come from. Meaning you doomed an entire other reality. But I'm sure since you're so well-traveled, you know that, yes?
Well, we're not really sure about the logistics, but yeah.
We know that you keep telling us that, but we've never seen a world end. As far as I'm concerned, that whole conversation is just noise. And I'm stuck on a better question. Where's the other one?
That's actually a good point, and I'm really scared. I'm really scared that the smitten is somewhere out there. I was like, he's been a little too quiet.
Other one?
Yes.
Yeah, a certain lovesick fool has been suspiciously quiet. One might even say absent.
Oh.
You're right. It's a little quiet here, isn't it? Maybe that's one of the rules. Maybe only one bonus voice is allowed to be here at a time. Bonus voice? I'm just as important as you are.
Yeah, seriously, Hero. Paranoid is the fucking GOAT. Actually, yeah, he's the fucking GOAT.
I'm not saying it's a bad thing. All I'm saying is that it's my third time here and it's your first. You're not unwelcome, but from my perspective, you're definitely bonus.
You know what? That's fair. That's fair.
I'm going to describe the room now.
Thank you, narrator.
The interior of the cabin is vast and regal. High arched windows line the walls, their multicolored glass casting kaleidoscopic patterns across the stone floor. An iron chandelier hangs from the vaulted ceiling, its many candles lit with flickering light, vaguely illuminating the massive room. This is a house fit for royalty.
I can't believe Smitten ripped our chest open and gave her our heart. I'm still freaking out about that. That's like... that goes against... it's the fucking worst. Why? Why?
Before you, there isn't a blade, is there? That's not good.
Yeah. We should have taken a blade. Does it matter if the blade's here? We didn't use it last time and the time before that, and she used it to kill
I see
us.
your point, but it's still an option that's been taken away from us. I don't like losing options.
Right, understand that, Paranoid, but the option's gone.
Yes, and it's an important one. It's your implement. You're going to need it if you want to do this right. And the fact that you're here, right now, again, means that you have not yet done this right.
Hey, we gave it a
It's not
shot.
there, is it? We don't even get the choice. So, what are we supposed to do? I don't actually know. I'm sure it'll turn up somewhere. It has to. It's part of the whole structure of this place, I think. At the very least, it's important.
So, like, this is even an option now. Turn around and leave. You know what? Let's just approach the mirror.
You cross the room, stopping just in front of the door to the basement. The handle is right there. Do feel free to give it a push as soon as you'd like. You couldn't see it last time. I'm sure that hasn't changed. Let's just do our thing, and if it disappears again, it disappears again.
Thank you, Hero. Exactly my
Last
thought.
time. Could he really not see it, or could he not see it? I'm not sure that actually matters.
Nope.
See what? What are you all on about? Nothing.
Nothing, my friend. Nothing at all.
You reach forward, your hand instinctively wrapping around the handle. Figures.
He's
Then
so
you push the
dumb.
door open. Marvelous. We can proceed.
Hero is so done with this bullshit. Hero, we just started. It hasn't even been a full hour yet.
It would seem that the stairs to the basement don't lead to a basement at all. Rather, they go up. They're draped in fine carpet too, one that feels pleasantly soft against your feet. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably... no, it doesn't work here at all. This place is nice. It's fancy, even. I have to say, whatever you did in your previous lives, I deeply dislike how much it's thrown me off my rhythm.
Yeah, all of our rhythms are thrown off, narrator.
Well, if all of this has thrown you off your rhythm so much, then maybe we don't have to slay the princess.
Yeah, but then the title wouldn't happen.
No, you absolutely do. Just because she lives in a nice house doesn't mean she doesn't pose a direct threat to all of reality. It's in her very nature. Am I the only one who remembers how much she changed last time? Does she even have a nature?
That's a good point. I actually did forget. Him ripping our Chester part actually did make me forget how she like devolved. Her artwork devolved during that entire time.
That is precisely why she poses a threat. I don't know, she got weird for a second, yeah, but she didn't change that. We have to move on. This is a wildly dangerous line of reasoning.
She didn't change that much.
No, you can't just say that and not... Her voice, gentle and warm, with an undercurrent of fatigue, rolls down the stairs.
You're home. Dinner's ready.
Oh.
As much as I desperately want to know what happened last time, we are not going to examine it. The more we think, the worse this gets.
Holy shit.
Why are you so on edge? This is much nicer than what we're used to. I'd like to have dinner. Dinner sounds nice.
Oh, hero.
That is the problem. This isn't supposed to be nice, and she's supposed to be a prisoner. I need to stop talking. I need to stop talking. Just go upstairs, okay?
Holy shit. The narrator's done. He's more done than I've ever heard him sound ever.
And don't eat the food.
No, Paranoid, I'm hungry. I'm starving, actually. Let's just eat. I'm hungry.
This hall, like the one below, is grand and beautiful. Torches bathe the room in warm, comforting light, just enough to illuminate the tapestries along every wall, woven with scenes of chivalry and courtship and romance. The many cloth eyes are fixed on each other, gazes averted from the long table in the center of the room. The princess, seated at its far end.
Yeah, never mind nice shit. What the fuck is that behind her?
Your pristine blade glints in the weak torchlight, hanging from a golden chain around the princess's neck.
Again, what is that behind
So
her?
that's where it is. And the tip is already pointed right at her heart. Okay, everything is falling back into place. All you have to do is cross the room, push down a little, and the entire world is saved. That's
Oh my
easy.
god. Narrator, you're missing the
Isn't
point.
that suspiciously easy? There has to be a twist. There has to be something waiting for us. You saw what happened to her last time. She's not what she seems.
Yeah, are we just ignoring it?
You're here. Now we can start being happy together. Why don't you sit down? Wouldn't that be nice?
As the words leave her mouth, the torches flare and a chair swings in from behind, knocking your legs out from under you. You're forcibly seated at the head of the table.
Hey, are we not going to talk about it?
Isn't that better? It is better, right?
You mentioned dinner on the stairs. So we're not like, cause I don't think that's our reflection. Are we not talking about this?
It's our happy ending, just like you asked for. It's everything we're supposed to have ever wanted.
What are we supposed to do now?
Oh, right, dinner. I'd totally forgotten about it.
The flames burn bright and a shadow
Oh!
travels across the table. In its wake, it leaves a feast.
Okay, I'm starting to realize. That's where you've been smitten.
Go ahead and dig in. I'm sure you're hungry.
I'm starved, actually.
Remember what I said. Oh, but it looks so amazing, and after everything we've been through, we could really use a break. Are you sure we need to be so concerned? I'm not sure about anything, and that's the problem.
Paranoid, look, I love you, but I'm
For
starving.
what it's worth, I generally don't think one should trust strange food that magically appears on a table. But nothing here is exactly what I expected it to be, so make of that what you will.
Let's just eat.
You begin to feast, and the princess follows suit, her soft smile never fading.
Because after this, I feel like I don't even know what to expect.
The food is more exquisite than you ever could have imagined. You sample countless otherworldly dishes, sauces and bread and hearty stews whose tastes dance across your tongue.
Do we have a kid? Okay, I'm taking odds right now. Will we have a child?
You tear at hunks of meat practically melting from the bone, juicy and tender and bursting with flavors you could scarcely begin to describe. Your cup fills itself again and again with a flowery nectar so sweet it tastes like glimmering jewels. This really is perfect, isn't it? It is the best meal you've ever had. But then it's over, and you're just as hungry as when you began.
Wasn't that perfect? We should do it again.
The shadow washes across the table, clearing and replating. The feast is once again laid before you. The food is good. Again, you tear into golden crispy flesh, dab at the slurry of aromatic sauces on your plate with thick crusted bread, sip your goblet of sparkling gems. But you have done this already. And then it's over. And you're just as hungry as when you began.
Okay, I'm breaking this.
You're still hungry too, right? I know this wasn't as good as it was last time, but we just have to do it again. That's all. It'll be perfect if we just do it again.
Uh-oh.
So the shadow sweeps over the table, clearing the old and laying out the new. And so you do it again. The meat is fine, the bread is fine. You sample the side dishes and they're fine too. You finish your goblet, the liquid within no longer glimmering on your palate, instead leaving your mouth coated in a tacky film. You put it down and it fills again. You do not drink more. So we had a mediocre meal. It's not a big deal.
Hero, that's a pretty big deal to me.
That's the trap. It wasn't mediocre at first. It's trending down.
Oh, is this a mediocre love story? Is that what this is
We're just
turning out to be?
getting a little sick of it. So what? We just have to try something new. I'm sure we won't be stuck eating the same meal forever.
Uh-oh.
Regardless of quality, it's over again, and you're just as hungry as when you began. Again.
No, something was wrong that time. But maybe I was just tasting it wrong. It looks just as good as it did the first time. It shouldn't taste like this.
Again, the shadow replaces your feast.
Oh, Lord.
Again.
We're in a loop.
The meat is greasy. The bread is tough, its crust hurting your jaw as you chew. The grey vegetables are barely worth the effort of picking through. You don't even touch the goblet, its sickly sweet aroma utterly unappealing.
Oh, shit.
I'm so tired of eating. At least you still have the memory of how good it was the first time, right?
Oh, shit. Okay, so... I kind of get where this is coming from. It's like replaying a game you've played before. Like, at first it's amazing. The second time it's just as good. Third time it's alright, decent. The flaws coming out. Fourth time you just never want to touch it again. This is a whole ass lesson.
I'm so tired of this.
As the words leave her mouth, one of the torches on the wall sputters and then goes out entirely.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
What just happened? Did I do something wrong?
A light went out. Maybe a coincidence, but maybe not. As if in response to the dousing of their brother, the other three torches blaze brighter, their flames licking at the walls. Their shadows deepen, dancing angrily across the stone.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
But as you attempt to get
Okay.
up, the torches flare and shadowed hands pin your wrists to the arms of your too comfortable seat. There will be no getting up. There will be no attempts to slay her. At least not for now.
I can't get up. Something's holding me down.
The princess smiles nervously.
Oh, yeah, don't worry about it. That's just how it works here. We don't have to go anywhere anymore. We have everything we need. He just wants us to be happy.
You said he. Who is he?
He's the voice that whispers sweet nothings in my ear. I think he made this place for us.
It all makes sense now. It's him, isn't it? He's making all this happen. He's the one who trapped us here.
I've never expected this to happen. Is this part of the Pristine cut, or is this something that was there originally? Because I didn't think something like this could happen.
Who? The lovesick one. The one from last time. He's not gone. He's just with her now. He's the shadow.
Ooh, unlock the thing. Hey, Smitten, you were real chatty last time. Don't you have anything to say?
Smitten?
The torches flare and the shadow grows for a moment, but you don't receive a response. No, I saw him smile. That's him.
That it?
Regardless,
Yeah,
it would
I
seem
knew
that
it.
he, if there is a he, isn't something you can talk to.
Not anymore, at
He
least.
says his words are just for me, but he wants me to ask. Isn't this enough? Isn't this what you wanted him to do? He says he's tired. I don't think he'll answer anything else you have to say.
Oh. Do we actually have everything we need? Because it doesn't feel like it. It feels like...
Like we've been given everything someone else has told us we wanted. But it isn't what we want.
Exactly.
As the words leave the princess's mouth, another torch goes out. Again, the remaining flames burn brighter, and the shadow dances faster.
Yo, I'm sorry for like not having commentary, but like I'm sucked in. I am completely locked in at the moment.
I'm happy. I promise. We're both so happy here. You don't have to be upset.
This is awful.
We should have just slayed her and got it over with.
I think we all know that we're not happy. We just have to admit it to ourselves.
Are you actually happy here?
The princess starts to hyperventilate, her quick breaths punctuating the uncomfortable silence between you.
Ooh.
Yes! Why wouldn't I be? Let's not talk about it.
Oh, princess. You need to tell the truth. You need to tell me how you really feel.
I don't feel anything.
The third torch sputters out. The princess's shadow dances furiously against the far wall.
There's just one left. What's going to happen when it goes out?
I'm actually terrified. He ripped our chest apart and gave her a heart when he was in love. I don't want to see when he's angry. Let's see. What do you think will happen? Don't worry about what's going to happen. If you could do anything in the world, what would it be? What would you choose? Whatever the shadows have been showing us isn't real. We need to see what happens when the lights go out. We don't have to let it go out. Say nothing. You know what? What do you want to do?
I think I'd like to dance under the stars.
That sounds lovely.
I love that Hero and Paranoid just kind of just faded there.
But there aren't any stars here. I'd have to leave.
As she says that, the shadow rushes forward and tightens its grip on her wrists.
Ooh.
I'm not happy here. I don't think I ever was.
The princess sobs, burying her face in her
Oh
hands as
no!
the torch blows out.
Oh no! Well, this sucks. Like, slaying her at this point would not help us at all. I'm sorry. I feel like all this is my fault.
She raises her head, mascara trailing down her cheeks.
Your fault. We were all just trying to make things work here. It just didn't happen that way. I don't think this is the sort of thing anybody needs to apologize for. Even if we both feel empty. Even if an important part of us is gone.
Oh Lord, this is like this is when the love of marriage dies. That's what this feels like.
The princess's eyes dart to the floor.
Well, we can't sit here forever. That part of us is over.
The princess pushes herself from her chair, and you instinctively do the same, waiting by the top of the stairs as she quietly crosses the room.
Do you still care about me?
Aww. Whatever we had between us wasn't real. This is real. Of course I do. I don't think I'll ever stop. I don't know if I ever have, but maybe I can now. I'm not sure I ever had the chance to figure out how I feel about you. I just wanted to leave since the moment I found myself in the woods. No. You know what? Yeah, slaying a princess is not gonna... I'm not sure if I ever had the chance to figure it... No. Maybe I can now.
That's a nice thought. I think this place was bad for us. It was keeping us small. I think it's time for us to go.
Yeah.
As the princess steps towards the stairs, you offer her your hand. The corners of her mouth curl into a demure smile, and she gently takes your hand in hers. She's cold and a little clammy, but her skin against yours is the most real thing you have ever felt.
I love how the narrator is just like, he doesn't even seem spiteful this is happening. He's just like, I'm just so glad it's over.
You're offering surprisingly little resistance. If we leave the cabin, doesn't that end the world?
Thank you for pointing that out, Hero. Sometimes I just need to let Hero talk for me, because he's saying what I'm saying.
It does, if he's telling the truth. Yes, well, I've seen my fairy tale ending, and I think there might be worse things than the end of the world.
Holy shit, narrator. What happened? Oh shit.
It really was just all meaningless blather then, wasn't it?
He sounds so defeated. This is actually crazy. Oh man, this is actually crazy.
Think what you will. I'm done fighting.
Wow. Like, okay. Holy shit. Wow. I cannot express. Holy shit. Okay, hold on. Just go. Let's just...
Princess, don't exchange words as you descend the stairs to the cabin's entrance.
Holy shit, this game is really good. This game is so fucking good, actually.
I think this is the end of me, even if it's not the end of you. I hope this was worth it. Genuinely, I do.
Holy shit. Okay, wait. Okay, so... Holy shit. I cannot believe this is... Like, holy shit.
He's really gone, isn't he?
I've never heard him that way. I don't even know how I feel. Holy shit. Wait.
Yeah. There's an itching in the back of my head that feels like it's finally been scratched. No more shadowy figures yanking at our strings. No more strings. I guess we're free.
The stars are so beautiful.
Yeah, the moon is really beautiful tonight, isn't it?
I meant it when I said I wanted to dance.
Holy shit. Holy shit. Oh.
Thank you for taking me here. This is nice, even if it's a little cold outside.
But you do not get the chance to respond. Something has taken her away and has left something else in her place.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And is that a mirror? Why is it here? Why now?
I don't know where she went, and I don't know how do we even go about looking for her.
Right. She's gone. It's just us and that awful thing. I should feel better with her gone. But I don't. I'm begging you, don't do this.
Sorry, hero. I gotta see it through. You approach the mirror.
This doesn't feel right. It feels different. Final. It's calling us. And not in a good way.
The voices feel small, distant as you approach. Gaze into the reflection and just remember, despite it all, it's still you. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone, but the mirror remains. It's time for you to see what's in it. It's you, despite it all. You're alone in a place that is empty. It's quiet here. Okay, so hold on. I need to just take a minute. You see. That I've played this game twice. With the first time when it first came out, and then I never beat it, so I don't know what's at the ending or what's at the end. The second time, a few weeks ago, again, it's been a good while. And never in the experience of playing it have I ever seen the narrator be like, I hope things sincerely work out for you. And it's kind of shaking me up a little bit, because that whole ending experience was so gentle and sweet that I sincerely don't even know how to process it. That path we just went on was amazing. Holy shit. Oh yeah, to the cabin. You're at the cabin. Let's approach.
Something finds me in the long quiet and brings me the gift of a fragile vessel.
The gift of a fragile vessel?
Yes, nerves and fibers to feel the worlds beyond, perspectives to make my own. This one is a songbird in a cage of gilded shadows. She will make for an honest heart. Do not mourn her. She has finally learned to sing for herself.
Right. Let her out of there, he's so pissed.
I'm sorry. There are some changes that can never be undone. There are some tears that can never be unshed. This is not a place that can hold a fragment of a concept. The moment she arrived here, she was going to return to me. I promise that it doesn't hurt.
Are you what sent me to slay the princess? Are you what trapped me in here?
I have only just now stirred to consciousness. I could not have trapped you here,
and I too yearn to be free.
All right. Okay. Do we know each other?
You are familiar, but you are not me. I feel sadness, longing, hope as I witness you.
Like that whole route has left me like emotionally exhausted. I'm not going to lie. I'm not gonna like fucking macho man, myself into like, yeah, that wasn't so bad. No, that path left me sincerely exhausted. Like, I have so many emotions hitting me at once that I feel like I just need a minute to reconvene, but we don't have time for that. Okay. What happens now?
Nothing, as we are. But I know that there are worlds beyond us, and that we are meant to reach them. There is no exit, but this vessel is a creature of perception. She can make you forget, if only you believe her to be able to. Bring me more perspectives, so that I may be whole, and perhaps then we will know our freedom.
Like, low key, it actually kind of hurts seeing this princess like this. How much will I forget?
Everything, until we meet again.
And what if I don't let you do this to me?
Then we will be here forever, as we are now. Unfinished, dry, hollow.
All right. Make me forget.
She asks that I tell you to remember her. You won't.
Low key, that hurts. That actually hurts a lot. That whole path was not something I expected to happen, nor was I expecting it to kind of hit as hard as it did. But it did, and I feel exhausted. I legitimately feel exhausted. But that was I think that was the Damsel's ending. That was the Damsel's ending.